Hello, welcome to the pilot episode of the This Week in R, and presented by the Hong Kong R User Group. Hong Kong R User Group is a small user group in Hong Kong, and I'm Cheng So. I'm a member of the Hong Kong R User Group, and this video podcast will give you a brief overview of what has happening in the past week about the latest news or the latest development in the R. So the first news is the conference. Okay, last week or a few days before last week is the RStudio conference, and of course it was won by RStudio. Okay, from RStudio. So they launch a lot of products in this conference, and so if you, I think they will publish the videos later. And the most important product they have released in this conference is the RStudio Connect. Okay, I will just pick up two of them because there are many of them, so I just pick up two. So the first one is RStudio Connect, and maybe I'm not an RStudio user, but I know that they have a publish button in the RStudio, and in the past the publish button have the option to publish the R Markdown to R pubs, and now RStudio provided a paid platform for you to publish nearly everything on their platform, so that everything you created in RStudio, it can be published on the web. That include Shiny applications, which is new, our Markdown reports, dashboards, ports, and more in one convenient place. And it's have a free evaluation for 45 days, and if you're really interested in it, you can schedule a meeting with their sales so that you can purchase the service. Another thing is the Shiny. Shiny is a web application framework for R, and they just hit their 1.0.0 last week. Okay, and it's 1.0.0, so it's meaning it is the first official release after the beta. So they think that it's stable, so they release it as a stable version. So in the new version, they add support for the Shiny test package, and also some minor improvement in the Shiny. Okay, the other big news last week is also related to the RStudio conference. Is the FiveThirtyEight, the website, the data journalism website, run by Late Silver, release an R package, namely FiveThirtyEight, and it contained the data and code behind the story interactive at the FiveThirtyEight website. So they just provide you the data for their stories, so that you can, if you're interested in, you can recreate some of the analysis. For example, they include some tutorial on how to do the analysis. For example, this one. So the story is this one. It's slow. Anyway, this I believe is a story about what? About movies. So they provide the data set for you to do that. So for example, okay, I just follow their tutorial. and that one require, okay, I'm not an RStudio user, I'm an Emacs user, so require the FiveThirtyEight and then data, and that data will be available, right? And using the tidyverse, so basically they recommend you to use the tidyverse. Tidyverse is is the latest trend in R, and so you can just follow their workflow to reproduce some of the analysis. The first thing that I learned from this tutorial is that dprior have a function called btrain, which is something that I don't know, so I learned something now. So for example, if you want to filter the data from the year 1990 to 2013, you can use the btrain. Learn something new. So if you like interesting package, new data for you to reproduce the analysis, so try it yourself. So the next thing that I want to show you, also something new this week, is the tidyquant. They released the new version, and tidyquant is for doing quantitative finance using the tidy data principle. So tidyverse or tidy something is the new trend in R. So basically, it's just meaning using some good data structure, basically data frame, to analyze the data. And so the new version provide more options for getting data online, basically from Yahoo, and then also provide new geometry for the ggplot2, so that it can plot some interesting graph, like the candlestick graph. I'm not a quant, so I think it can be interesting. So I just copy some code from this example so that I can show you how it works. So just require that package and then set a date. YMD is from the Lubri date, so we just basically create a date, and then so this line using the TG get is to get the data from Yahoo about the stock Amazon, and from this year to this year, basically 10 years of the stock price data from Yahoo, and then also using the tidy data principle. So they use the pipe operator a lot. So we just pipe that. The AMCN is basically a data frame. So, but it's because it's tidy data, so usually we convert it to a TPO. TPO is just data frame, but it will not print out all the data. And then we pipe that data into ggplot, and because it's the tidyquant provide a new geometry which is called a candlestick, so that you can you can create a candlestick graph very easily. So run that. It will create a candlestick graph, likely candlestick graph using the ggplot graphic system. So I don't know whether it's difficult or easy to do it with base R, but yeah, this is a new development in the tidyquant package. So if you're interested in quantitative finance, you may find it interesting. So this is the last part of the This Week in R. I want to end each episode with some quick R tips. So this episode tips is about the magrittr. So okay, in case you don't know, magrittr provide a pipe operator. Most of people know that. So the pipe operator, so that you can pipe something to another function. Okay, for example, like this. Okay, and usually you can pipe it further. But for function like white CSV, it will not return anything. So in that case, you cannot pipe it further. For example, if you want to pipe it to print, it will say null. So, but sometimes you want to continue that process. So, for example, you want to use the iris to write it into a CSV and then plot it into ggplot. So it will fail. For example, if you just use ggplot here, and then AES x equal to the x equal to column names iris x equal to the sepal length and y equal to the petal length, for example. It basically died. So magrittr provide another pipe operator, which is called a T operator. Okay, we can have a look at it. So basically add a T here, and then this time we use the print. Remember last time we get null, but this time if we print it, it will just print the iris data set, the data frame. So what the T does is to pipe it to the first function, right, CSV, and in case it will not return anything. So using the T operator, it will create another script so that it will pipe the iris directly to the print. So it will continue the pipeline, even though some of the function that will not return anything. So we can use the same thing. So we will assume that using the T operator, it will pipe it to write CSV and also to the ggplot, to the iris to the ggplot. So if we do that, it should create the ggplot object. So we can plus the geom point. So it should plot the graph also, and at the same time write it as a CSV. This is the quick out tip. I hope that you find it useful. Okay, this is the end of this week in R, and it's longer than I expected. Once again, I'm Chainsaw, and I'm from the Hong Kong R user group. So in case you're interested in R, just join us, and hopefully I will see you again next week, and bye bye.